All right, we're gonna go over the whole session today for the sugar WOD workout. If you haven't checked out sugar WOD yet, go take a look, and then you can go on YouTube here and watch the demo. So we're gonna start with the warm-up. It's gonna be a 7-minute AMRAP. We got 4 different movements. So it's gonna be 50 reps, 35 seconds, 50 reps, 35 seconds. So we're gonna go 50 jumping jack reps. So we're gonna go from here, we're gonna go 50 reps, in and out. When you finish, we're doing a 35-second wall sit. So I'm gonna find myself on the wall here. I just wanna make sure I'm shoulder width apart, pushing my knees out, and I'm at parallel. If this is extremely easy and you wanna make the warm-up tougher, you can put some weight on your legs or on your shoulders. When you're done that, we're gonna move on to toe touches. We got 50 reps. When you do a toe touch, it's gymnastics. You want to think about a good core position. So from here, I'm trying to point my toes as much as I can. My knees are locked out and my shoulders are off the ground. I got a nice little hollow body position here. I never want my hands to go back. I'm always reaching up and never going back down. Shoulders remain off the ground, so we're engaged for 50 reps. When you're done that, 35 seconds of hops. We're going forward and back. So stay relaxed with your feet, whether they're together or just around shoulder width or hip width. We're gonna go forward and back for 35 seconds, and we're just gonna keep rotating, okay? So that's the warm-up. For the abs today, it's gonna be a 12-minute EMOM with 3 different minutes. Looks kind of easy on paper. It's gonna be 4 rounds to start. So we're gonna start on the ground. These little leg lifts we've been doing, or seated leg raises if you want to call them, we're going to do a pause. So to scale, you want to lean back a bit. If you want to increase the difficulty, the closer you get towards your feet, the tougher it's going to be. I'm going to point my toes forward. I'm pushing, not only pushing into the ground, I'm creating more tension with my core, and I'm squeezing my feet together. I'm going to push, get my feet up, and I'm going to hold that for 10 seconds. Then we'll go into the ground. Relax your hands in your upper body. Just keep the core engaged and your feet together. And we're going 15 seconds of leg raises. That's the first minute. The second minute, we got a hollow body. So the way to progress through this, again, shoulders are off the ground, or at least when you're holding it, there's no space under your back. Okay, you might get away with shoulders on the ground, but gotta make sure there's no space under your back. So we're holding here. All right, and then as you get to it, just remember, if you were watching, this is not really a hollow body. If you're just watching along, I want to be up here. Okay, so if you want to make it harder, we start to extend, and my shoulders are pretty much just kissing the ground, kind of. Okay, so that's 30 seconds, and then the last part, we're doing plank drops. So we're going to go from here. You can touch the side of your hips to the ground, but you're not resting. So you're in a nice tight plank position, and you're gonna go back and forth for 30 seconds. So that's going to be the abs. For the workout, you're gonna have a 13-minute time cap. You're gonna buy into the workout, which means you have to do this part before you begin the whole entirety of the workout. You're not gonna come back to the buy-in though. So it's a 1:20 wall sit. I'm hoping most of you do it unbroken. If you have to break it up, that's okay, but you still have to equal 120, a 1:20 before you move on. The next part, we got 2 movements. We got squat jumps and reverse burpees. The rep scheme, we got squat jumps starting at 30 and reverse burpees starting at 5, and then we're gonna go down with the squat jumps to 25, reverse burpees to 10, and it's going to keep going in that order until we finish with 5 squat jumps and then 30 reverse burpees. So a squat jump, you can go quick, but there's a couple things. If you go too quick and you do wrong, you may not feel great after. So one, you got to hit depth. So when you're going down, don't fight to shave depth. Just squat down regularly and push up. A couple things people do when they get going, they'll start going like this. Okay, if you just do that all day, it's not that great of a squat. So take your time on the descent. You can always come up quicker, all right? The jump isn't much either. I'm just extending at the top. Okay? And then the reverse burpee is pretty fun. You're starting from a standing position, so you can stay in one position for the whole workout. When I go down, I'm squatting down, and when I roll back to my shoulders, I want to use a bit of momentum. So watch. So from here, I'm going to squat down. As I roll forwards, I can use my hands if I want. And come up, clap. If you want to make it a little more difficult, you can use no hands or one hand, and you're just moving. Just make sure you're not leaning to one side when you come up. Then I'd recommend two hands. Okay? You got a 13-minute time count, so that's the demo today. Have a great time, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.